Okay, this is another Tower fan moment, and I wanted to share with the person, the man or woman that has a man or woman in their life that refuses, to do right, who refuses to come home at night, who refuses to be faithful, who refuses to keep a job, who refuses to be a good father, who refuses to be a good mother, who refuses to pay their share of the bills, who refuses to keep a job, who just refuses, and you have been the rock for years. You have been scraping the skin off of your knees, praying and meditating, asking the higher power to help you, and your situation has gotten nothing but worse and worse over the years. The circles and the bags under your eyes have gotten darker and deeper. You probably gained or lost a ton of weight. You probably have gotten more gray hairs or lost hairs. You probably have pressure problems or sugar problems. You probably have some health problems that existed before this person came into your life. I'm talking to you. Now, I'm going to give you a message right now, and I don't care whether you like it or don't like it, but the truth needs to be told to you, and it's probably been told to you in 20 different ways, but hopefully this will be the 21st way and that you'll finally get the message. And the message is this: it's not going to change as long as you are still feeding that demon, because that demon is living inside that person. And until that person chooses to get rid of that demon and tackle that demon themselves, your situation is not going to change. How many times are you going to go to the temple and the mosque and the church? How many people are you going to have on the prayer line and the committee and the group and everything else pray for your situation? You've been doing this for years. Until that person decides to change their situation, it's not going to get any better for you. They have to allow it. They have to allow it. I believe in miracles. Yes, I do. But the way you're handling things, so you're doing the same thing the same way all of the time. You haven't changed the way you're handling things at all. You haven't changed the way you've run the house. You haven't changed the way you've handled the finances. You haven't changed the way you communicated with this person. You have not stood up for yourself. You have not changed the way that you deal with their behaviors. You have not confronted them. You haven't done anything. You just sat there like a doormat and allowed for everything to go on. You have not demanded or allowed for any changes whatsoever. So that person is taking full advantage. It's just getting worse and worse and worse. And you're sitting up here praying for a change, but you're not facilitating any changes whatsoever. And the thing is that all of this time you have been told by your higher power, by signs, by other people in your inner circle, by people in your prayer group, by your spiritual advisor, by your financial advisor, by your legal advisor, by your psychiatrist, by your psychologist, by your social worker. You have been told numerous times that you need to change certain things in your home, in your behaviors, in your thought patterns, in the way you take care of yourself in order to facilitate change in that person, and you have not done it. And the situation has gotten worse and worse and worse. You're getting deeper in debt. Your health is getting worse. Your situation is falling apart. And now it's even to the point where if you have small children, they're exhibiting the same behaviors as your partner. So now you got double trouble. In some cases, triple trouble. But yet you're still praying for a miracle. Over the years, you have received numerous messages and numerous opportunities for change, and you have totally ignored them. I don't know what you're looking for, but you have already received confirmation as to what to do. on more than one occasion. It looks like, it seems like you're looking for that one particular thing. You've got it in your mind, a certain vision of how this thing is supposed to play out. And you're at this level of stubbornness that you're thinking that if it doesn't play out this certain way, based on maybe some Lifetime movie that you saw on Cablevision, that if it doesn't play out that particular way, you're not going to take it any other way. So you're going to wait until it comes out that particular way, and that's the only way you're going to take it. And you sat up there and you adopted that as the vision of the way it's supposed to be, when in actuality it's not. And in the meantime, you're going to sit there and you're going to suffer and suffer and suffer. Because you're thinking that's the way it's supposed to be, and that's the message that Spirit is giving you, and it's not. It's an illusion. You've had all kind of ways and signs and messages given to you on how to deal with the situation, and you refuse to do it because you got this other idea of how it's supposed to play out, and that's not the way it's supposed to play out. And you're suffering even further. So what's going to happen is that if you don't get yourself out of the situation, one or two things is going to happen. You're going to get so used up to the point that that person eventually is going to use you up to the point where you're going to be no good to anybody, and you're going to walk out and leave you anyway. Or you're going to wind up dead. I know this seems like some very harsh talk, but there are some of you right now that are sitting up there on your knees and meditation and everything else, sitting up there boo-hoo crying for the 10,000th time because you've been going through this for years. You need to meditate a little bit harder. You need to open up your mind and stop being so stubborn, and stop looking at that picture perfect whatever it is that you got going on in your head of what you think it's supposed to be like, and start really, really listening and paying attention to what the Creator's been trying to show you all this time, so some changes can be made so you can live a better life. You're not here for nothing. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and let you guys go. But I hope this does help somebody. Because somebody's been going through something needlessly for years. Tomorrow's not promised to you. And you got other people that are dependent on you. What are they supposed to think when you're not around anymore? What did you leave for them? Do you want them to relive your nightmare? Peace to you all.